Hello viewers. On Saturday, the National Investigation Agency busted a terror ring comprising of 9 people who were operating from West Bengal and Kerala. They were planning to carry out some attacks in New Delhi, especially the NCR region. And this particular interception came after investigation since August, September. And NIA had credible information that these terrorists were really in an advanced stage of operation. Now these people, actually these 9 people, they were headed by a person called Murshid Hassan, who actually was from Murshidabad in West Bengal, but worked as a casual laborer in Kerala, especially he was settled in Perumbaur, which has a large number of people, migrant laborers from Murshidabad and West Bengal, because of its proximity to Kochi, where there is a lot of workload. Now these people were actually working under a terror module, a handler called Hamza from Peshawar in Pakistan. He was directing them what to do. And this was when the NIA came, and they were supposed to procure rifles and other sophisticated weapons to carry out the attacks. Now all these 9 people were highly radicalized according to the national investigation agencies, and they were also sort of getting money or procuring money for the terrorist or jihadist activities. Some of the terrorists also belonged to what is called the Mujahidins from Bangladesh, Jamaat ul Mujahidin Bangladesh, and there was a connection between Pakistan, Bangladesh, and these people who were operating. According to the NIA, these people were supposed to get sophisticated arms through drones from Pakistan handlers and to be delivered in Kashmir, but the lockdown affected this, and so the main handler, that is the handler in India, that is Murshid, he was due to travel to New Delhi from where he was supposed to get these arms and ammunitions. So this is how the terror module worked. Now, if you see, the way they operate, most of these people are from Murshidabad. Now, Murshidabad is known as a terror hub. That is, people who are radicalized are mostly from Murshidabad. Murshidabad is also a center for, getting these notes, that is, counterfeit notes manufactured or made in Bangladesh. So there is a connection. But there is also a connection between West Bengal and Kerala. Incidentally, both these states have strong communist backgrounds, and in West Bengal, what is happening is Mamata Banerjee, has a soft corner towards these people who come from Bangladesh, because that's her vote bank. The Muslims especially are the vote bank. In Kerala, what happens is Kerala needs a large migrant population or migrant workers. In Kerala, they are not called migrant workers, they're called guest workers, because Kerala has a large heart to bring these people. They have to work here. So on an average, it is estimated that Kerala gets almost between 17 to 25 lakh people who come mainly from West Bengal, Odisha, and to some extent Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. But bulk comes from West Bengal. Now the problem arises here is that you do not know who is coming to Kerala. What are the type of people who are coming to Kerala? They're all accommodated by various, labor force or people who recruit them. There is no documentary evidence of who is who and where they're going, from where they're coming, what are their background. There's absolutely no documentation. The police, they say that it's very difficult to track these people because, they migrate from one place to another, and then they go back to West Bengal, then they come. And in fact, one person who goes to West Bengal, another person who comes in his name will be carrying the same ID card, they have the same name and all the addresses. And all these ID cards, all these things that they have in their possession are all fake. So there is a problem with Kerala because of this it's a small state, and these people vanish to various places. Of course, Perumbaur is one of the main centers where they have, and then you have various other centers in South Kerala also. This is where, there is a lack of intelligence inputs from the Kerala police. And the Kerala police say they're trying their maximum, but they're not able to track these migrant workers. And among these migrant workers, you have these people radicalized people who masquerade as migrant laborers or guest workers and come to Kerala. This is not the first time that Kerala, has become a hotbed for these type of radicalized people who come down to the state. In August 2018, the NIA had arrested two people again natives of Murshidabad, Abul Karim and Mustafir Rahman, they were settled in Malappuram this time, that is North Kerala. And they were involved in the Bodh Gaya blast of January 2018. They also belong to the same terror outfit of Al-Qaeda and the Jamaat-ul-Mujahideen or JMB. They were arrested because they had planted a low-intensity IED bomb in the place where the Dalai Lama, the spiritual leader the spiritual head of the Tibetans, had just delivered a speech. And he had gone from there, and the blast took place. But these people were involved, and at that time also, Kerala's hand was quite evident in these blasts. So Kerala has become a sort of, a place where these people it's a safe haven for, these radicalized youths. It's a safe haven even for Maoists. For example, when Maoists are hunted in Andhra Pradesh or Telangana region or or even in Karnataka, they all migrate down the corridor and come to Kerala because that's a cooling period from where they will be able to, sort of hide from the police, and they can just mingle with the local population. And because of lack of intelligence from the Kerala police, there is hardly any surveillance on them. They come, they go, there is no tab on them. Who they are, nobody knows over here. This is the problem that happens in Kerala, and this is why Kerala is becoming a safe haven for militant activities or militants to carry out their operations. Now, the arrest of these three guest workers from Kerala further affirms the sort of alleged links between Al-Qaeda and these radicalized youths. Al-Qaeda has a strong base in Kerala. This is not earlier there was a person called Abu Tahir, a youth from Palakkad, who went all the way to Syria and joined an organization called Jamaat-ul-Nusra, and Al-Qaeda affiliate splinter group in 2014. And then after that, almost about 6 to 9 youths left Kerala to join either the splinter groups or the Al-Qaeda. So Kerala youths are extremely, getting radicalized in parts of, especially in North Kerala, where they get radicalized and join these organizations. Now, recently what happened is Samir Ali, the leader of Islamic State group in Kerala, had posted a material on Facebook in 2016. And there he actually he claimed that it was for the fanboys of Al-Qaeda, but there he played an audio message from the IS cadre, that is Islamic State cadre, from Kasargod, from one Abdul Rashid Abdullah. And there he explains the difference between IS, that is Islamic State, and the Al-Qaeda. He said the Islamic State has high opinion of Osama bin Laden, but the Al-Qaeda never tried to establish what is called a caliphate or did not impose Sharia in areas controlled by it. So there was this particular split that happened between these two. Now, investigations in the word Al-Qaeda actually means the state, the organization that was inspired by Osama bin Laden. Though no organization links were established between the two outfits. Now, this is all becoming a network of radicalized youths, either from Kerala or from West Bengal. And in future also, the NIA will have to be extremely careful, have to tap the cyberspace and other areas to see what exactly is happening. But the starting point would be for Kerala to keep a tab or to know who is coming from where. And the easiest way of doing that is the contractors who recruit these people from West Bengal should be made responsible to collect all the details. Fake ID cards, fake Aadhaar cards, and even some contractors go to the extent of getting them an Aadhaar card to establish ID proof. No, this is not going to work. If this is going to happen, then we will have more people masquerading as militants who come into Kerala. Of course, I agree that 99% of the migrant workers or guest workers who come from West Bengal are innocent. They come here for money. They come here. Now, for Kerala labor force, they have a lot of love towards the Gulf because that is where the money lies. In case of West Bengal, it is Kerala that is their Dubai. And they come here to earn and then, sort of give the money back to their people. So 99% of them are actually innocent, but that 1% is the problem. And for that, Kerala will have to tighten its investigation. They'll have to do more snooping. I think the intelligence department needs further shoring up and will have to do its work very, very hard. Thank you.